Hello there, this is Jonathan from Neutronized, and today we're gonna have a look at some of the yokais of my upcoming game, Yokai Dungeon. Yokai Dungeon is a puzzle arcade game where you push blocks to crush the pesky yokai. Levels are part of a randomly generated dungeon. This means that no two playthroughs are ever the same. Along the way, you'll be able to equip useful items that will grant you special skills like a speed increase, more coins spawn, or other special power-ups. Yokai Dungeon is a journey into Japanese folklore, and all the enemies in this game are yokais. Yokai are a class of supernatural monsters, spirits, and demons in Japanese folklore. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, and in fact, yokai are present in many manga, anime, or other video games. You know, they are very popular. Yokai Dungeon is coming next week to iOS and Android. While we wait for the game to be released on August the 8th, we'll have a look at some of the most famous yokai that you'll find in the game. Kaza Obake. Kaza Obake is the first boss you'll face in Yokai Dungeon. It's an umbrella with one eye and jumps around with one leg. This yokai is not particularly dangerous as far as yokai go, and it's known to sneak up on humans and lick them with his big tongue. In Yokai Dungeon, Kaza Obake will do all of its best to stomp on you, so you'll have to constantly move to avoid being hit. This is personally one of my favorite yokai ever. Okay, let's check out our next yokai, which is Itotsume Kozo. This yokai is commonly known as One-Eyed Boy, and it's found in early levels of Yokai Dungeon. He'll try to chase you down, although that won't be very effective, as Itotsume Kozo will stop very frequently to change his direction. Itotsume Kozo are seen as childlike and mischievous, but overall considered harmless. They are widely known to suddenly appear and surprise people on dark streets. Kappa. Kappa is probably one of the most famous yokai featured in many games. I personally feature Kappa in many of mine, starting from the original Drop Wizard till Super Cattails 2, where they can be found in the swamp level. Kappa are water creatures that live in rivers and streams. This is why they are mostly used in water-based levels. Their bodies are built to swim very well in water, and they might even attack you by squirting a jet of water at you. In Yokai Dungeon, you'll fight Kappa in the third world, but you also get the chance to play as one of them, since the blue Kappa is actually one among the 20 playable characters of Yokai Dungeon. Onibi. Onibi are demons' fires that feast on life energy. While other yokai solely move inside the level area, Onibi will circle around levels of Yokai Dungeon. This means that they will be a threat when you try to change room to explore the dungeon or simply exit the inner areas of the levels. At all costs, be sure not to touch them, otherwise you'll lose a life. Tatarigami is an evil god and cursed spirit. As the intro of Yokai Dungeon shows, Tatarigami was sealed into a jar, but a very powerful storm managed to break the seal and set Tatarigami free. Tatarigami are powerful spirits which bring death and destruction, war and famine. The main target of Yokai dungeon is to defeat Tatarigami and seal him back to the jar contained inside the village shrine. I really hope you guys enjoyed checking out some of the yokai with me. Yokai Dungeon is coming next week to iOS and Android, and I really hope you guys will enjoy the game. Be sure to leave a like, let me know what's your favorite yokai, and subscribe to this channel. Additionally, feel free to join me over at the Super Cattails Discord server. I'm online most of the time and very happy to chat with you guys. You'll find the invitation link to the Discord group in the description down below. Okay, this is all for today. Thanks so much for watching and see you guys soon.